Get ready for the action, because we are diving straight into the 2026 British Grand Prix. We are tracking Lewis Hamilton's incredible journey in the opening races of his sophomore season with the Scuderia Ferrari. We break down exactly how Hamilton performed at Albert Park Circuit, from the sluggish start to those incredible wheel-to-wheel battles with Charles Leclerc, and what these early results really tell us about his form in the new car. Manipulate the F1 champion against Kim Kardashian. We look at the source claims about West allegedly trying to badmouth Hamilton to break up the rumored couple and the shifting dynamics between the three stars. And finally, we wrap up with the big picture. We look at the wider context of Formula One uncertainty, focusing on the growing concerns about the proposed 2027 regulations and the safety implications of predicted speed differentials. Don't miss a single moment of this breakdown. Stick with us because the future of racing is changing right now. Lewis Hamilton's sophomore season with Ferrari in 2026 has presented a mixed picture, showcasing flashes of his former brilliance alongside the significant challenges of adapting to a new environment. The initial races have highlighted moments where Hamilton has looked reborn, contrasted with instances where he appears to be still adjusting. A consistent thread throughout these outings has been the electrifying chemistry he shares with teammate Charles Leclerc on track. At the British Grand Prix at Albert Park Circuit, Hamilton's first full race weekend was not a resounding success. A slow start cost him positions in the opening corners as Leclerc took the lead. However, Hamilton managed to regain momentum, joining the battle for the lead against Leclerc and George Russell. Although he ultimately missed the podium, finishing fourth behind his teammate, his race pace suggested competitiveness and a newfound comfort in the Ferrari machinery compared to the previous season. In the sprint race, Hamilton demonstrated aggressive capability, launching into the lead with a bold move on Russell and engaging in a tense duel with Leclerc. He ultimately secured third place, signaling that the Ferrari package is a genuine threat. On Sunday, Hamilton regained the lead at the start of the Grand Prix, but was soon overtaken by Kimi Antonelli. The race saw further intense battles, including a duel with Russell and another tight contest with Leclerc. Crucially, Hamilton secured his first Grand Prix podium as a Ferrari driver, though his pace faded in the closing stages, ultimately dropping him to sixth. The Miami sprint race continued the narrative, featuring a heated battle with Max Verstappen, with Hamilton finishing seventh after being challenged by Verstappen later in the event. Sunday's race proved more difficult, marked by an early incident and a lack of sustained pace, resulting in a seventh-place finish where Leclerc appeared to have a stronger grip on the Ferrari. Overall, Hamilton's start to 2026 shows encouraging signs, evidenced by familiar bursts of speed and intense team battles. However, consistency over full race weekends is still developing. As of the Miami event, Ferrari appears to have ceded the position of second fastest team to McLaren. The future of Hamilton and the Ferrari partnership in the upcoming season remains a key question mark. The hierarchy within the Ferrari team remains firmly established, with Charles Leclerc confirmed as the No. 1 driver and Lewis Hamilton holding the position as the No. 2 driver. This structure is consistent with current team dynamics, as reported by GP Blog, underscoring the established order within the competitive environment. Formula One is engulfed in intense technical debate, focusing on Scuderia Ferrari's engine strategy, aerodynamic philosophy, and the uncertain future of the sport under proposed 2027 regulations. In the latest episode of Race Tech, engineer Riccardo Romanelli delved into several high-stakes topics. One major area of speculation concerns Ferrari's power unit concept. Theories suggest the team may have prioritized higher operating temperatures and compact packaging to boost aerodynamic performance. This hypothesis centers on specific material choices in the cylinder head and the thermal management strategy. However, Romanelli cautioned that engine manufacturers typically aim for maximum thermal efficiency, questioning whether sacrificing peak performance for aerodynamics is the standard approach. Further technical scrutiny was applied to Ferrari's FTM system, specifically their use of exhaust gases to generate an upwash effect at the rear of the car. Romanelli suggested this is a refined aerodynamic solution aimed at reshaping airflow between the diffuser and rear wing, rather than relying on aggressive vortex generation. He also refuted the notion that hotter exhaust temperatures automatically equate to greater aerodynamic load, citing complex physics regarding gas density. Another point of discussion involved Ferrari's decision to adopt a smaller turbocharger than some rivals. While this move could have facilitated a more compact rear-end design, it simultaneously raised concerns about limiting the ultimate performance ceiling of the power unit, especially in an era where hybrid efficiency is paramount. Significant attention was also paid to reports of Lewis Hamilton raising technical concerns regarding Ferrari's direction. The discussion highlighted a divergence in aerodynamic philosophy, noting that while Red Bull favors aggressive outwash concepts at the front, Ferrari appears to be pursuing a setup with a stronger inwash component. Romanelli stressed that these are holistic design choices influencing the entire car's behavior. The conversation concluded with a focus on the looming 2027 Formula One regulations. Despite assurances from Liberty Media and Stefano Domenicali, concerns are mounting, particularly regarding electric energy deployment and predicted large speed differentials on track. Romanelli indicated that speed differences exceeding 60 km/h in specific lap phases could trigger serious safety concerns, leading the FIA to reportedly consider adjustments that might increase the relative importance of the internal combustion engine. Overall, Ferrari's technical trajectory remains a focal point in Formula One, with ongoing debates surrounding engine philosophy, aerodynamic compromises, and design direction, all set against the backdrop of a critical transition period for the sport. Kim Kardashian's ex-husband, Kanye West, is reportedly attempting to interfere in her relationship with Formula One driver Lewis Hamilton. According to a source cited by Star magazine, West has allegedly been trying to manipulate Hamilton against Kardashian by badmouthing her. The source claims that West has repeatedly used phone calls to share private details about Kim that negatively portray her, allegedly telling Hamilton he is doing so to look out for him. The reported dynamic between West and Hamilton has shifted since West and Kardashian's divorce. Insiders suggest that West could not tolerate seeing Kim move on and reportedly did not want his ex-wife to be with his former friend. Furthermore, the source indicated that West felt threatened by Hamilton's personality and career trajectory, leading him to attempt various tactics to disrupt the couple, aiming to control Kim and keep her single. Meanwhile, Kardashian's own recent romantic endeavors have faced challenges. In a separate incident, she was previously accused of jinxing Hamilton after he suffered a race loss in Tokyo, reportedly avoiding the event to prevent fan backlash. The reports highlight ongoing tension surrounding the personal lives of these high-profile figures.